Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Share this video out to the world, and I thank you very much for your support. The long-awaited Champa arc has begun in Dragon Ball Super, and expectations are indeed high. So on this video, I want to talk about the 10 things that we want to see in Dragon Ball Super's Champa arc. And, of course, if you go over to LaughingStock Media's channel, you're going to see the 10 things that we do not want to see in Dragon Ball Super's Champa arc. And joining me, as I said a minute ago, is Mike from LaughingStock Media. Hello, Mike.
Wow, you must do like the opposite of Frieza time or something like that, because that was a lot less than a minute ago, but now it's going to be a minute because I talk forever. Hey guys, it's Mike here from LaughingStock Media. How's it going?
Yes, that was much faster than I had thought. But yes, we're talking about the 10 things we want to see in Dragon Ball Super Champa arc. Let me preface this by saying that we don't know how long this arc's going to go yet, so this video is pure speculation and fanboy desires. Intelligent fanboy desires, but fanboy desires nonetheless. But we want to hear your fanboy and fangirl desires, so let us know in the comments section what things you want to see in Dragon Ball Super Champa arc. And of course, like I said, head over to Mike's channel so you can see the 10 things that we do not want to see in Dragon Ball Super's Champa arc. So I picked 5, you picked 5. What is your number 5?
Well, the first thing I want to see inside Dragon Ball Super is
GT
transformations for new characters. And what I mean by this is we got a lot of new characters, a lot of new alien species. We got Manaka with his big ass Gyno or whatever the hell he's got. We got Heat with his coat. We got Lord Frieza, Frost, whatever. And basically, we got all these new characters. Let's see some new transformations. I'm sure that Frost is going to transform unless he's another King Cold who randomly looks like an earlier form of Frieza and it's not going to transform. Let's see how strong they are. Maybe Manaka, the reason why he's so powerful is because he can transform into like the most powerful thing ever, which is Broly. But no, seriously, let's just see new transformations, some cool designs. I love seeing new transformations because, you know, I'm obsessed with it, except for the Saiyans. Enough with those.
All right, well, I agree. I would like to see what these guys can definitely do. My number 5 is I want to see Frost and Vegeta team up. This is, of course, if the tournament, if the arc goes past the tournament, because I think the idea of Vegeta and Frost teaming up and Vegeta having reservations about teaming up with somebody who looks exactly like Frieza, I think that could make for some, not only some comedy, but some good character moments in that maybe something will happen during or after the tournament to where Frieza, or Frost that is, and Vegeta have to team up begrudgingly, and Vegeta has to somewhat accept the fact that Frieza or Frost, or that Frost is not evil like Frieza is.
I think it would be hilarious. I think it would be hilarious, real quick, that if Frost's favorite vacation spot is Planet Salad, and Vegeta's like, "No, I know what you're planning, Frost." He's like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah, exactly. It could be like a thing where Vegeta's kind of prejudiced towards Frieza's race because of their history, and it takes him a while to accept the fact that Frost is not like that. I think that could make for good television.
Every long running show always has its episode about racism, so we can get one with Vegeta and the Frieza race.
And hey, Frieza was a racist, so there you go.
That is true.
The white slave owner ordering around the monkeys, as he called it. That's not a coincidence. So, that's Toriyama being very smart. What's your number 4?
My number 4, or whichever, is going to be, I want to see Goten and Trunks actually age, all right? You know, it's been long enough. If this arc goes past this tournament, which I'm hoping it will, and it lasts for a very long time, I want to see them age. Enough of them being, little annoying kids. They got no character right now. Let's see them actually turn into teenagers like future Trunks was. Let's see an awesome-looking Goten and awesome-looking Trunks. Let's see them kick some ass as teenagers and develop as actual characters. Let's see their hormones unleash. Let's see pervert Goten again. Let's do it.
Yeah, well, that's GT, but I actually like what GT did with Goten, honestly. My number 4 is I want to see Planet Salad. It's been teased enough by Kabe. It's been talked about that Vegeta wants to visit it. I want to see the Universe 6 equivalent of Planet Vegeta. I want to see how the entire race functions. I want to see them be freedom fighters and fight against whoever the evil is in Universe 6. And I think most people who are watching this video, who are fans of Dragon Ball, will agree with this one 100%. We need to see Planet Salad. They can't just tease us with this and not show it to us.
Yeah, Vegeta, after all, said he wanted to go there, so I definitely want to see it.
They need to follow it up for sure. What is your number three?
My number three is going to be making others other than Goku matter. And that is don't fodderize characters again. Don't make it Goku time like it was in GT. Don't make everything revolved around just Goku. Let's see other characters like Piccolo, like Boo, like Goten and Trunks and all these other awesome characters matter and actually kind of, do that whole rock, paper, scissors kind of thing where, if one guy can get beaten, like one of the main characters, like Goku could get beaten by one guy, another guy walks up with another technique or something that gives him the edge, like Gotenks or something, and beats him. Let's see something like that in the future. That's definitely what I want to see in Dragon Ball Super. It's possible with my next pick that it might be going in that direction.
I hope so. I really do. My number three is I want to see the Super Dragon. We've got Super Dragon Balls that are planet sized. Just how damn big is this dragon? And more importantly than that, because that could be a scary looking guy.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he'll be scared of Beerus. That would make me laugh, or Champa. But more importantly, I want to know what the limitations are of these Dragon Balls. What can they do? Because they are more powerful than the Namekian Balls, certainly way more powerful than the Earth Balls. What can the Super Dragon Balls do? And what the hell is up with this? We assume it's a gigantic super dragon that takes over the entire damn universe as far as like his size goes. Like people on Namek and on other planets can see like his tail and who knows. I'm interested to see how that goes. What is your number two?
My number two is the return of Gohan, not the Jedi, Gohan. Let's see Gohan actually train like he seems like he's going to do. Let's see Gohan actually become this awesome character that he used to be. Let's see his character develop and realize, like he said before, I need to get stronger and stronger to protect my family. Now he's had that realization. Now he saw his surrogate father die in front of him. Let's see him actually return stronger than ever and actually make an impact. Now, I want him to be a god just so he could be on the level, and we all know that gods are probably going to be the top tier, but the thing in the matter is if they could find some way to make Gohan an interchangeable top guy, he doesn't have to be the guy, he doesn't have to be John Cena or Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold Steve Austin, but if he could step in and beat the guy every once in a while or actually make a difference, let's do it.
I agree. I think a lot of Gohan fans want that to happen too. I mean, they're dying for it.
Oh, yeah.
So they think that Toriyama, and I would love it if Toriyama purposely nerfed Gohan in Super just to bring him back into prominence. I think that's one of those things where he's literally playing with the audience and the Gohan fans like a great puppeteer and creating that emotional response, because all of a sudden he's going to be a genius again if Gohan gets that push.
Let's see Gohan actually use that intelligence in fights, because Gohan kind of fights like an idiot. Either he's stronger than you or he loses.
Yeah, he's more book smart than street smart is what I've seen.
Yeah.
My number two is I want to see Champa in action. Champa's my new favorite character. He's funny as hell. He's very powerful. We've seen some teases of him and Beerus fighting both in the manga and in the anime. Of course, they're different in the manga and the anime, but I want to see Champa get serious. Now, of course, we did other videos, and we've talked about this before, about how we want Whis, Beerus, we want them to all fight. Specifically in the Champa arc, what a crime it would be if we don't see Champa fighting. I mean, we already saw Beerus fight Goku 2 times previously, and the movie, as well. I want to see Champa fight somebody. Vegeta, someone. I want to see Champa fight. I want to see him show off some crazy shit. I would really love it. What is your number one of the 10 things that we want to see in Dragon Ball Super's Champa arc?
The biggest thing I want to actually see in this is kind of indirectly related to this, unless this arc is going to be very long, in which case it's going to be, I want to go past the tournament. But in general, I want this series to keep going past this arc. I want this arc to, unless it's, of course, like I said, very long, I want to keep going and going. I want to see all the exploration. I want to see the other universes, not just Universe 6. I want to see Universe 8, Universe 12, Universe 11, all that stuff like that. Let's see what this is actually about. Let's see all these other universes, because if they teased all those universes in Battle of Gods, and then they never show any of them except for Universe 6, which they might show a little bit of, then I'll be disappointed as a fan, because why would you introduce so many only to show one if you're going to even show that at all? So I want to see all of it. That's the biggest thing that I want to see in Dragon Ball Super. That's the thing that I definitely want this to lead into, and for all we know, the other Gods of Destruction will show up to watch this tournament as well, maybe to grab those other kind of Dragon Balls, so that would be a cool thing for them to actually do.
I mean, I did a video with Rhymestyle, and we talked about that. Toriyama essentially handed Toei a bag full of money because if we don't see it in Dragon Ball Super, this whole 12 universes thing could make for an infinite amount of video games in the near
Yeah.
future. I mean, they could even keep the manga with Toyotaro going if they wanted to. So Toriyama pretty much just handed them, money. My number one is probably not as cool as your number one because I agree with you. But my number one is relevant to this arc, I think. I want to see Monaka's secret power.
Yes.
Talk about buildup, all right? Beerus says he's the strongest guy he ever faced, which is somewhat of a retcon because he wasn't mentioned in Battle of Gods. But okay, well, we can deal with it. Monaka, we see what he looks like. He has big nipples. He is a small, like, red guy with a tank top. Nothing, in any way scary. But if you know Toriyama, Kid Buu and Frieza's last forms are little runts, and they're very strong. And I think that Monaka has some kind of secret power, and I want to see what it is. Well, does he have a transformation? Can his nipples shoot beams out? Maybe like acid milk or something? I don't know. I want to see what this guy's going to do because I do predict that he will win this tournament. I want to see him do it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, well, let us know. I want to hear from the coveted Dragon Ball community. What are your picks? What 5 or 10 things do you want to see in Dragon Ball Super Champa arc? Keep in mind that we don't know how long this arc's going to go, so let's just focus on just the near future, not like the far future. But if you want to talk about that too, hey, whatever you want, leave your comment down below. Head over to LaughingStock Media so you can hear the 10 things that we don't want to see in Dragon Ball Super Champa arc. And thank you as always. I love you all, and I'll catch you down the road.